guys, welcome back. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Today, we're getting ready to head off down to Calder Park Raceway to photograph the VicDrift DriftX competition, which is going on down there. It's going to be a wonderful event. We're going to be running both tracks. They're going to be running the Thunderdome track as well as the reverse over the hill track. It's going to be a wonderful day full of drifting, and I'm going to bring you along for the ride. I'll catch you there, guys. Hey boys, so we are now at Calder Park Raceway. Just driving in at the moment. There's plenty of cars around. Didn't even think there was this many cars coming. The entire driveway into Calder Park is completely chockers, and I'd say more than half the line's already progressed through by now. There's gonna be a shit ton of cars here today, so it should be good. Catch up with you in a bit. How you going there, guys?
Hello, how are you?
Not too bad. Thank you very much. Have a good day. So, here we are. We are at Calder Park. It is probably 7:30, 7:45 in the morning. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's fucking freezing. And we're gonna go walk into pit lane and we're gonna have a look at some of the cars. Maybe see if we can't snag our way out onto track and run through the track. Catch up with you in a bit. Down to the reverse over the hill track. I'm gonna try and get some footage, try and get some photos from over there. Sorry about the wind noise. It is absolutely fucking freezing at the moment. It is supposed to be a nice day today. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully the sun comes out. Catch up with you in a little bit. Alright guys, so we're here now at the Formula Drift layout. We're sitting just behind the sweeper, so I'll give you a look. So the cars are going to come through. Now I'm going to keep shooting some POVs, going to keep getting some photos. I'm not going to put them up on the screen because there's too many of them. I'm just going to run through the best of them at the end of the video. Anyway, stay tuned. Catch up again soon. Welcome back. So right now it is currently lunchtime and I am relocating. I'm going around to the old grandstand side, which means that currently I have to walk around the top of the old banking. This is the old banking. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's steep. And I'm walking along what's basically a fucking goat track just to get around to the old grandstand, which is in absolutely fucking abysmal condition right now. It'll be worth it, I hope. If not, yeah, we'll see. Alright guys, so we're now over here at the old grandstand. So, let me show you why the old grandstand is a piece of fucking shit. As you can see, it really has not been maintained since Oscar was last run here in the 90s. So this is nearly 30 years of degradation to a racetrack. But the most important spot on this track for me is the start-finish box. We're gonna go to the flag riser and we're gonna try and get some pans. We're currently up on the flag riser on the straight, and we're gonna try and get some pans and maybe even some stop. Check-in of the day before we start heading home. As you can probably tell, we're basically nearing into golden hour now. This is basically the time when I think the best sort of photos, best sort of videos are gonna happen. After this point, it's going to get pretty dark. Now the event does continue through to about 11, but to be honest, I'm feeling completely tired. So we're probably gonna wrap it up when the sun sets, maybe get a couple of photos once it goes dark. But then yeah, we're gonna head off pretty soon. I'll catch up with you when we leave, probably in about an hour and a half. Catch you guys. Guys, we're back home now from VicDrift, back from Calder Park. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run through some of my favorite photos from the day. We'll jump right over into Lightroom. This is the first photo that I've got here of this BMW. Started with one of the presets that I've made. I called it Moody Sand Dunes. It's from when me and my girlfriend Claire went up to the big drift in Wilson's Prom, and this is the preset that I made for editing those photos. Generally with a photo like this, I just leave the white balance as shot. For the exposure and stuff, it's normally just a little bit up, highlights, shadows, whites and blacks, so to even out the exposure, just bring it down to something that's a little bit more interesting. And then from there, normally what I'll do is I will add a couple of gradients and then adjust the exposure down to bring subject focus. And then I just sort of tweak them a little bit until I'm happy with them. This one I edited super simply, again, with just one of my presets, which I called Mount Dandenong Sunset. I made this preset evidently when I went to Mount Dandenong. So if we jump back to the before image, the before image on this is already really, really, really good. One click from the preset and we jump here. Just a brief look at the preset. Again, we bring a lot of warmth into the image. So as shot, you lose a lot of color. We go back to sort of warming it up and you get that real golden hour glow. Again, here's your basic settings. Tone curve settings are really, really, really basic. There's actually no color in the tone curve at all in the HSL. Basically just leading it more towards sort of warm tones. Trying to steer away from any like really vibrant reds, although it's not really a lot of red in this image, but it's mostly in sort of warming up, making those yellows a bit more orange, but stopping them from going crazy. So you bring a little bit of yellow back into the image to just sort of get that warm tone. And then again, normally what I'll do is I'll bring in a radial filter, so Shift M on the keyboard, bring it over the subject, invert it, and then just draw up the exposure. I think this needs to come down a little bit more. And then afterwards, maybe just bring the overall exposure or the shadows up a little bit. And then there's your finished image. Similar principle with this image of the chaser. Again, same preset. So we go from that to that with one preset. We add the radial gradient and just exposure. And then boom, there's the finished image. Again, most of these edits are really, really simple because I like to shoot them exposed correctly in camera. Again, original image, well exposed image. If you look at the histogram, nothing's clipping in the highlights, nothing's clipping in the shadows. So all that's clipping in highlights is the headlights. Not much you can do about that. If I go over to my presets, if we go to the Mount Dandenong sunset, it's very purple, very bright in the highlights. We go to the Moody Sand Dunes and we're basically, I would consider that spot on. And then what we'll do, again, Shift M for the radial gradient. We'll invert this and we just bring the exposure down for some center focus. And I'm pretty happy with that. You can also do a linear gradient from the bottom, take a little bit more exposure out and push the clarity up like that as well. Bring one down from the top, actually bring the exposure up and then clarity and texture down. And a little bit of dehaze. Maybe warm it up a little bit. Before, after. And I'm quite happy with that. And that's basically it. So there are some of the photos that I've got, some of the better ones. If you want to see them, you can follow me on Instagram at jamesf.media and you can see all the images that I've posted from the day and all the other events and other photos that I take. Give me a follow over there. And of course, thanks for watching. If you really liked this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Hit subscribe as well if that's something that you're into and you want to see more content like this. And of course, leave a comment down below telling me what you liked in this video. I do plan on doing some more editing tutorials in the future. Let me know down below if that's something that you want. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.